been a long time no talk. Is that the right? But it's Saturday. I don't really remember. Last thing I filmed was last week on Wednesday, I think. Lots has happened. Got Ziva in the back seat, as always. She has been staying at my parents' house again, because on Thursday it was supposed to rain or storm like during the day, and she's terrified of storms, and so she was going to stay there because my mom was going to be home during the day, so that because I didn't want her to be like terrified and home alone at my house while it was storming, because I'd probably be at work. Or no. Yeah, Thursday, and then Thursday night, I went and I decided I wanted to stay the night at my mom's house, my parents' house, so I went and stayed the night there. Actually, yeah, we'll go this way. And then last night was Friday, and I went to dinner with my coworker friend from work, and then we went to our like school show choir showcase thing. It's like the end of the year thing they do for seniors. And then and then this morning woke up, went to breakfast with my cousins and uncles cousins, uncle, dad, brothers, and that was fun, but it had to be there at 7 o'clock. Oh, and you tipped over. Come on. Oh, no. Okay. Thought I got you stuck in the car for a minute there. Ugh. Work. Okay. Hopefully that lasts. Oh well. But, so then went to breakfast with them at 7. And it was fun. My cousin from Appleton was here. And that was fun. Oh, she's so cute. She's laying down. I think she likes it with the seats up better. Because I have one seat up. Usually I lay the seats all flat. So she has more room to like walk around and lay down. And then because the seats come up, when they're folded, they come straight up to the front seats. So there's not like a dip she can fall into. Because that was like, when I had my car, that was my fear, that she would like fall. Because she would always like stumble. But it was my fear she would get hurt. Oh. But like, so the 3 seats total in the back seat. And there's 2 that are stuck together, and then 1 that's like a singular, can go up and down by itself. And so the 2 are down and the 1 is up. And she's like laying so cute on there. I think it's because it's like she can lean back on it and it doesn't feel like she's just gonna slide all the way to the back of the car. Which happened to my parents' dog once, because he just doesn't have that great of car legs. And I accidentally like hit the gas too fast, and he just like went flying all the way to the back. But he's also like, I think he's close to like 80 pounds now, whereas she's like 50, like sitting right at like 48, 50 here in there. And so yeah, she's so cute though. She's so precious, so precious. So yeah, then went to breakfast this morning. That was fun. And then it was really weird though, because we all kind of just got water, or most of us, like water, coffee, orange juice, soda was like the main ordeal. And then they brought a pitcher of water, ice water, and he went to like set it on the table in between my cousin and I. And it was weird because then he like spilt on me, and I could feel like the cold water. He goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I spilt on you, and he like kept on, and I was like, that's fine, like, it's fine, it's just water, like, we're fine. Well, and then he like pet me. He goes, so it was like right on my shoulder, he goes, and I was like, and then he goes, I'm sorry, and then like walked away, and all my cousins were looking at me, and I was just like, whoa, you didn't have to pet me. But it was weird, and oh well. And then after that, I went to my parents' house again just to chill out. Ended up taking quite a great nap. Like, it was one of those naps where I was like so deep in sleep that if someone tried waking me up, or if I tried to wake up, there was no waking up until like, well, I guess until I was ready to wake up. But like, I don't know how to explain it. Oh, my arm just got really itchy all of a sudden. Okay, I think I'm just gonna try and ignore it now. But then, so then I went to my friend, her daughter is a senior. I used to work with her, that's why we're friends. And she was a para when I was in high school. And so, she invited me to her daughter's grad party, so I went there, and that was fun. I was kind of nervous. I kind of get socially like anxious for things like that where I don't really know anybody that's going, or I'm not going like with someone that they can be like, okay, let's leave now, because I have a hard time being like, okay, I'm gonna leave now kind of thing. I don't know why, but and so I like wasn't gonna go, but then I went and on the Facebook thing, like invite, and to see like who was all going and if I knew anyone, and it was one of my coworkers, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna go. And then I texted her, because I asked her when she was gonna go, and she's like, oh, I'm like there now. And I was like, shoot. So then I went, and but like right when I got there, they kind of, her and my other coworkers were gonna leave because they had already been there for a while. So then I was like, well, I can't just leave like right away, because I was gonna like leave when she left. But then, excuse me. But then, one of my other coworkers and her daughter showed up, so then it was nice that I like knew them, and I just kind of hung around them, and we talked for a while, and then I got to like meet some of her friends that she knew that were there, and that was fun. It was so cute though, like one of her friends' little son, like he's young, like a little boy, like 2 or 3 maybe, I don't know, maybe 4, I don't know, but like apparently right before they got there, he like swallowed, or he like swallowed a penny, so his mom was kind of freaking out about that. But then I was like, just take a metal detector to his tummy. Because she's like, it was like a maybe he swallowed it, maybe he didn't. It was kind of up in the air. I don't know how to do that, whatever. Awkward. And then, but he was just like fisting popcorn in his mouth, which was so cute, because they had this like little popcorn maker there. And then I just left when my coworker left, and it was fun. And then, well, and it's 48 degrees outside, cloudy, gloomy, you can probably see out my windows, and stupid me wears shorts and sandals, like, and normally like my shorts aren't really that short, they're like capris, but like no, these ones like are above my knee, short. I'm so stupid. And like everyone's got pants on, most people have like winter coats on, and then, but we kind of stood in the garage, so it wasn't too bad, and I'm a warm person anyways, so I typically do pretty well outside, like when it's cold, or like just in general when it's cold. So I mean, at the end my feet were kind of cold, but my legs were fine, and now I'm warm again, so it doesn't really matter. So I went and I scooped up Ziva from my parents' house, and now we're going home. I have to do some stuff for school on the computer. And there's some fishermen. Hopefully they got some fish. And then, what else? Just that. I feel like I should eat some supper. I didn't have any food I had like a dessert thing that looked really good. But like, they had sandwiches, which I kind of wanted, but also my stomach is kind of being weird right now. I think it's because I had a Diet Mountain Dew, because lately when I've been drinking Diet Mountain Dew, I get like, my stomach gets kind of like all queasy and like, and I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is in there. But here's my girl. I've been working on getting her better with letting me brush her hair, because she doesn't like that, but then also it'll help us go longer in between grooming, so it'll save us money. So my mom got this really cool brush, which I wish I would have waited to buy a brush until after I saw hers, because then I could have bought the same one, because it like has two, like, it's like the handle, and then like on top there's like a comb, or like a brush part, and then one of those like black what are they called, bristle brushes, that I don't really know what it does to the hair, because it like the hair doesn't really like, as I'm like petting myself, the hair doesn't really like go, it just kind of like brushes it, like goes along the top. And then there's another attachment, so you can like take it off and then put an attachment where it's like a comb. And then there's one that's like a super, super fine tooth comb. And so I'll start with the black bristled one, and then we'll go to the brush one, and like just kind of work our way down. And she's been pretty good. She's been really snuggly, which usually, I mean, she's typically snuggly, but like really, really snuggly lately. So she's been really good at that, but I think now she's getting kind of fed up with me. So, but yeah, we're home now. So I'm gonna go upstairs. It's already like 8 o'clock. Let's see here. And I have to do, yeah. So that's all. I have a bunch of leftovers, so it's not like I have to cook anything. I just have to slap it on a plate and then throw it in the microwave and then consume it. But I've just been, and I have a lot of leftovers from like eating out last night. I need to stop eating out. But also I have so many things I have to carry into the house, and I just don't want to. Can I just have like another 5 arms, and then I'll be good with life, and I'll be able to do anything I want whenever I want? That's all. Bye bye.